Welcome back to the DBZ. Now, you know I'm all about movies, and we absolutely love our next guest. You know him from iconic films like Rudy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and my personal favorite.
Meet Mikey.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Welcome to the show, Sean Astin. Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. First, can I just say something?
Yeah.
You look fabulous.
Oh my gosh,
Like best dressed host ever. I mean, stunning. And these shoes? Are you kidding me? I have 3 daughters, so I notice these things.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Sorry, your show. I had to say
No, this is about you though. This is all
Okay,
about
it's all
you.
about me.
You've done so many great movies. Which one is your personal favorite?
Favorites are impossible. I think Lord of the Rings is the most, maybe the most important thing I've ever done because it deals with epic themes of good and evil. Rudy is the singular movie I'm identified with because of, and it's a powerful message about determination and belief in yourself and, you know, hard work and Goonies. Everybody loves Goonies,
Yes.
you know. So I don't know. I love some of the movies I've done that I did a horse racing movie where it's kind of a satire called And They're Off, but nobody's seen that. But I like that one. Yeah.
So it all depends. So, you know, you've managed to keep starring in some pretty big movies. How do you do that? Because we all know in Hollywood, it's hard for child actors to stay relevant.
You have to have a certain amount of discipline, and you gotta want it.
Okay.
I think a lot of times what happens is people give up a little bit. And the other thing is, I think I really owe my parents a debt of gratitude because as famous as they were, Patty Duke and John Astin,
right.
you know, we just were sort of normal people.
Yeah.
And I think that if you have your feet kind of on the ground and you don't think you're more important than anybody else,
That's
and
awesome.
I think you're able to take new material that comes in and address it on its terms, rather than thinking, well, you know, I'm known for this and I have to fit my image into the, you know.
You appreciate each gig more.
Yeah, and you want to be, as actors, really your responsibility is to serve the story and serve the character. And so if you do that and it becomes a little bit less about yourself, I mean, one of the best compliments I get is like, I didn't even know it was you. So, because you're doing the character. And then, you know, just dumb luck and, you know, I'll take it.
So when did you decide to transition from acting to do a little more behind the scenes stuff?
You know, my whole life, because my parents are actors and director and producer and stuff, I always had in mind to do things. And every now and then, you know, a project comes along and you think, ooh, I can be helpful in that way, or I can, you know, I want to be able to have an impact on it as an executive producer. I want to collaborate in a different way. So it's always been a part of it. You know, I was nominated for an Oscar when I was 25 for a short film that I directed.
Which was what, 2 years ago?
Exactly. I'm 43. I'll be 43 for one more month. I expect a happy birthday tweets from everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of tweets, I was on your Twitter page. You're a runner. You just ran the Disney Marathon.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, Disney does a lot of runs. Run Disney is the organization that puts on the runs for Disney, and they do about 15 of them a year. And they only do one full marathon. I'm a runner. I've been a long-distance runner my whole life.
Tell us about Run Third.
Run Third is the LA Marathon challenged the field in 2010 to run for something. And I had always, you know, if you're a runner and you do a 5K or a 10K, you run to benefit breast cancer, for, you know, leukemia funds, and everybody's doing it. But I had never thought about personally, like, I'm going to dedicate my race individually. And the way they phrased it, it just got inside my head. And I came up with this hashtag Twitter campaign called hashtag RUN3RD, which means, like, at that point when I was 40, I was like, I run for myself. It's really a selfish thing. And then I would run for my wife and kids, or my family, second, I guess. And then I would run third for everybody. Oh, you know, what's important? If I said to you, like, who would you want to dedicate a run to, or who would you want me to run for in your life?
That would be my mother.
For your mother. So you'd say Run Third for your mother, right? And then I'm out there and I wear it on my hat or I write it on my hand,
so
and it's running on behalf
cool.
of you and your mother and thousands of people who do that. And you realize is that when you do things for other people, you start to stand taller. You start to feel better,
Right.
and you can go faster. You can go farther. But as a runner, but as a metaphor for life, you can. They're giving you the route. I talk too long. Go on,
No.
They're giving you the route. But anyway, it's amazing when people give of themselves and you realize that, and then you're running. And then on mile 19, when you're starting to get tired, you're like, I can't be tired because
I'm running for this
for
cause,
your mom,
this person.
you know?
Again, thanks for being with us.